Good evening, folks, and welcome to my channel. I'm Wally, and this is the start of something new that so basically, what I'm trying to do here is since I was a wee little lad, like 10 years old, I've been a weeb. I've been into all types of anime, movies, light novels, the whole shebang. And I was a fiend for these things. Like, if I could if you would believe it, I watched damn near every show that aired from 2010 all the way to 2019 or like everything. All the seasonal anime. I was on all the top manga, like everything. But then 2019 rolled around and pretty much gave it all up. Like I was burned out, like burned out. So just the other day, I was just thinking about it and I was like, well, there's a lot of stuff that I haven't seen. And I am a serial yapper. So, being a serial yapper, I thought, hey, I don't have any friends right now that are, watching all of this new stuff. So, why not make a channel and why not talk about it in public? Maybe I can find some good commenters and some, good folks that also want to talk about anime and stuff we love. So yeah, that's kind of the background of this channel, and here I am with my first ever recording. Being new to this is gonna be scuffed most likely. So forgive me. Forgive me if I look away from you guys because the camera's right there and I'm not used to this. But we make things work. And yeah, so this first video, I'm going to be watching a show that I actually somehow managed to dodge. Well, I didn't completely dodge, but mostly dodge, and that's Jujutsu Kaisen. I do have some spoilers that I do know about it because well, Twitter exists and the leaks and spoiler community for JJK is an infamous one. So I did see through osmosis, shit ton of shit about it, but I don't quite really remember. I know some things. So I'll list off some of the things I know. I know that Gojo is a character. I know he has really pretty eyes and he's kind of like Kakashi. Naruto reference if you get it. I know that the protagonist is called Yuji, and I know that Yuji and the big bad villain, I guess, Sukuna, are like the same guy. I don't know how that works, but apparently that's the case. And I don't know if it's an Naruto Kurama situation or that, but that's the case. I know Nobara is a character, and I know some things about the ending. I know about the death of one character, and I know about that blonde dude with the glasses that pulls on hair that everyone's really crazy about. I know about that guy. I think his name's Nana. And yeah, that's kind of my general knowledge of JJK. And besides that, I'm completely new, brand new set of eyes. So yeah, without further ado, let's go on to this journey. Let's see what JJK brings and if it can beat some of the top shonen in my book. Because JJK is kind of a dark horse for me because I'm a bit of a contrarian, I would say, and a lot of the new gen shonen are like not really as good as the old gen. I mean, I'm talking Bleach, Naruto, One Piece is the GOAT, Full Metal Alchemist, even stuff like Doctor Stone. Doctor Stone's actually one shonen that I actually really like out of the new gen, but besides that, like most of the new gen, just on the face of them, Demon Slayer and so on, haven't really like been anything I'd be like, I want to watch. They seem more hype than they are substance, just on the looking in from the outside kind of perspective. So let's see if JJK is deeper than I give it credit for, and if it proves me wrong, who knows? Further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so I am watching in sub because duh, and I am using fan subtitles. And there is a reason I'm doing this is because I absolutely loathe official subtitles, especially Crunchyroll subtitles. They're garbage, absolute garbage. And even me who has like a cursory knowledge of Japanese, like I can hear Japanese and I'll be like, okay, that's what they're saying. I can read Crunchyroll subtitles and right away I can tell that like, okay, that's not what was said that I just read right now. The subtitles are just wrong. So I am using fan subtitles for this. That's just my preference. And yeah, let's get into this. And as a forewarning, this is going to be cut down to like 10 minutes for copyright issues. And I am actually recording it for full length on the side. So if that is something that you are interested in seeing in the future, or if you like my reaction and you want more discussion or anything like that, any feedback and you can that you want to give me, please do so in the comments. Okay. Ohio. That's Gojo. I know that. Hmm. Jujutsu Tech. Hmm. Like a school kind of tech? Okay, he's tied down. Hmm. Okay. Before we move on, this is giving me major Naruto vibes. This is giving me immense Naruto vibes, just in the sense that from what I know of this guy and the Sukuna great villain being the same being, it seems like, well, this is obviously one of those you're probably wondering how I got here kind of situations. So what I'm thinking is that Gojo works at Jujutsu Tech, whatever that is, probably some sort of demon hunting school or what have you. And Ryuji has, no, Yuji has awoken to this new power or whatever, and now so they have to like get rid of it. So literally kill him before he kills everyone else. Huh. Okay, I kind of knew that that was gonna be the premise, but see how it goes. And this is the opening, so I am a big opening nerd. So let's see if this impresses me. If there's anything in this that catches my eye. Oh, this sound. Oh, that's better. Panda. That's the guy. That's the hair pulling guy. Ain't no way. Hold on. Hold on. What's Big Boy doing over here? Why is he on the roof? What's happening over here? Okay. I'm off the face of it. I am more invested in this panda than I am invested in anything else so far. I want to know what this panda is and why it's running across a roof. Is this like a talking animal situation? Or, okay. That was aggressively mid as an open. That was really mid. I'm talking like you are my friend kind of mid. The visuals were pretty generic. I kind of wish that this art style that's on the screen right now, I kind of wish that it kept this art style throughout the opening rather than oscillating between just the anime art style and this more stylized. Like I feel like that's a big miss. And the music is just meh. Like it's nothing to write home about. Like, and I've heard that like JJK openings just go crazy. So far this one's not that impressive. I am looking forward to the ED because I've also heard that the ED is really good for season 1. So maybe the ED can give me a bit more punch. This was aggressively mid. Reomens. Is Grandpa dead? Is Grandpa dead? Oh, he's gonna die. He is gonna die, and it's gonna feel like he's like a pure Sundere grandpa, and it's gonna be like sad when he dies. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a classic Suntory Grandpa if I ever saw. What club are you in, bro? Rip. Rip. Clubs being closed. Hmm. Okay. I kind of like the whole occult research club premise. It's very reminiscent of stuff like yoga, which I really like. Not sure. Mob Psycho did do an occult research thing, but like they played it for a joke with the whole muscle bro thing. So I'm not actually sure where this is going. I really do want like there to be some aspect of Yuji being an occult enthusiast, and that's how he kind of gets into situations. That is something I'm interested in, especially if it's handled in a more mystery like way, like Yoka did it. But if it's not like that, then huh, I'll probably read it. I hope that this occult thing is more than just a joke. It's actually like a thing. Classic. Classic. Okay, I kind of like her. Her VA is cooking. That's really good. Her VA is cooking. Just ticks. Okay. This is charming. This is pretty charming. Oh, he's a track guy. That's cool. Oh no. He's not an occult guy. Not an occult guy. Track and field, huh? Okay. This is giving very strong bleach energy. High school shenanigans setup. Huh. Special grade object. Oh, they're doing shot put. Japan's national record. Okay. So Yuji's either gonna be really trash at this or he's gonna blast it like a billion centimeters away. Okay. Okay. So apparently everyone knows that he's able to do this. How is this kid not like being questioned or fucking put into college at this rate? I w- okay, I haven't proceeded yet, but I need people to question how he's able to do this because there's obviously something supernatural, something jujutsu or cursey about this. How is he able to do this? Is he just the goat? That can't be there. Does he have a fucking special bloodline? Is he a Quincy? The world record by 7, bruh. Okay, he's just like me for real, for real. Okay, I'm digging Yuji. without any curse. So he's just that brolic. He's just that goaded. He didn't use any cursed energy according to this guy. Or okay. Okay. Okay, bro. Listen. Hey, yo. Okay. Episode 1 death is kind of wild. Like, so this is likely gonna be the impetus for his whole character, or I this is gonna be when he gets some words said to him that are gonna be like the moral part of the whole show, and something that, from what I know, he is the big bad guy. Grandpa's words are probably going to be a catalyst, if not the catalyst, for him making that power his own. Is my oh God, his parents fucking okay. There it is. Just be oh oh that's a good one. That's actually not a sentiment that I've seen a lot of shows embody. It's just the idea of being kind, leading a life where you can love, can be loved. Don't be, don't end up like this decrepit old man. Hmm. Okay, okay, Grandpa's spitting. He's probably dead now. Those were some pretty balls final. Dead. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's there it is, the goaded guy. Shigu. Curses. Okay. This is very bleach. Like painfully bleach. The whole concept of lingering emotions, lingering souls, so to speak, those negativity, everything sort of fun fueling this invisible almost ecosystem of demons or demonic entities, curses that just kill people, make them go missing, destroy. This is very bleak. Even like, hmm, okay, I can see why this picked up as much as it did for a show. It has that very reminiscent feeling and honestly quite a popular one. So I'm not surprised that it actually took off as much. I do like that the whole idea of cursed objects is that it's like a big guard dog you hire to you kind of get to keep the small dogs, smaller animals. Then over time, big dogs just start eating them, getting bigger. So that's interesting. And this is the special, super omega rare cursed object. Is this cursed object behind his overwhelming physical ability? My question. Oh no, they're gonna. Are they gonna die? Oh hell. Yeah, he's a badass too. Okay. Sakuga. Ooh. Japan. He just jumped to the second floor. Giga Chad? Actual Giga Chad? Because the normal humans just can't see. Shikigami. Okay. Oh. Oh. That's gotta hurt. Concussion? Yeah, that'll do it. How is this kid so powerful? How is he just beating this thing's ass? Okay, we really gotta question what's happening here. He's gotta be some kind of special. He's gotta be special in some way. He's just doing crazy athletic shit. Oh, that's a good way to do it. Never quite a curse myself. Oh, that's oh oh he did eat it. He just ate it. Oh, he didn't. Okay. Is he gonna purposely eat it? Oh, okay. This is so important to get right as a writing choice. It would be one thing if he just ate it to stop this thing from getting it, but him eating it deliberately, knowing the consequences to save his friends is so much bigger. Such a massive difference. Yuji's character. He's willing to sacrifice himself, essentially, become a cursed being to uphold this sort of ethical standard that he's given himself. That's such a big thing for him. That's a very good start, is giving Yuji the agency to make this decision. A lesser, not even a lesser show, a different show would make it so that Yuji didn't have any choice but to eat it, and or rather that he did it for the greater good. But like here, it's not really anything like that. He's just doing it to save his friend. He has more choices. He could just abandon them. It's not that big of a deal. He doesn't need to eat it. He just needs to keep it away. But he does so anyway because that's who he is. Now, okay, so now he's gonna get. There is a chance. A 1 in a million. Okay, so he is the chosen one. Okay. Well, not the chosen one, but fucking glorious one. Holy. Oh, okay. See, there it is. That's the picture that I have seen on social media for Sukuna is with the old tattoos and shit. I didn't know he had extra eyes though. Incarnate. Oh, control it, Yuji. Control it. Come on, come on, come on. Yuji. There we go. Hey. Oh, that's trippy. That's trippy. Jujutsu regular. What is Jujutsu? Oh, this is nice. This is very nice. Some good J-rap. Character change. Ooh, this is giving big sugar song to bitter step vibe. Just with how stylized it is. Another character? Okay, there's the chick. I think her name's Nobara. Is this someone else? Gojo? Okay. Oh, this is pretty great. The half colored in style, like very rough sketches on purpose. Like this is really good. Who are you? The panda. The panda. We need to know about the panda. Okay. That was an excellent. No, that was a 7 out of 10 first episode. If I'm gonna compare it just among shonen, I would say it's a worse first episode than My Hero Academia, but I like Yuji more than I like Izuku. That's what I'll say. It's a perfectly serviceable first episode to get you interested in the main character, and it's got its fair share of whimsy and share of vibes that the. I mean, I'll be real. Like I'm so used to Shonen that I don't particularly feel the first episode of kind of fake stakes they have anymore, because most of the time it's to spur on the main character into action rather than just kill anyone. So I wasn't particularly interested in the stakes so much, but I do like the power system that they've shown so far. It's very basic. It's nothing as complicated as something like Nen, but it doesn't need to be. It's perfectly serviceable as it's a soft power system that's very open to being able to do whatever it wants. A curse can be literally anything, it can manifest as anything. So the writer has a lot of options to make some quirky stuff as well as some. That's a hope that I do have with this power system, is that the writer Gege doesn't lean into making everything gross or nasty, eyeball filled, and I do want some like fun types of curses, like in JoJo. You have your nasty stands, you have your creepy stands, but you have the fun funds. You have the Darbies of the world. You have the funny stand, the whimsy stand. That's kind of what I wanted. With like some variety in curses, I don't want all the curses to kind of be a blob of evil monsters. Questions I have: is Ryuji the first person that's been able to do what he is? I doubt he is. There's gotta be more characters that are like half curse. Right now, the curse has, so we don't have like demons or devils or anything. It's just curses. Ryomen Sukuna is curse and has incarnated, is what I'm hearing. What that means, what does Ryomen Sukuna actually mean? Others have to. But it's a greed link situation. If I were to give an analogy, it's a greed link situation. They're sharing a body and they're going to have to compromise. But I don't want them to be friends. Like, I'm kind of tired of that dynamic, the whole Naruto and Kurama, Reed and Ling, that kind of dynamic. Like, it's a fun dynamic and it's a good way to tell a story. But I'm kind of done with like sort of the body sharing being like a friend by the end, or being something like a moral metaphor for accepting oneself or accepting the demon within oneself. I don't really want this for this. I would like Sukuna to actually be a diametrically opposed evil, and I would like to see Ryuji have to exercise it, get rid of it, rather than it by the end him accepting Sukuna. All Sukuna ever wanted was friends. Video. That's something that will really turn me on. The occult club, as much as I really like occult clubs, I don't think it's gonna last. I think they're gonna end up as background characters that never get referenced again. Which is sad, but I think that's how they're gonna end up. Ushiguro is gonna be our tsundere pseudo best friend kind of deal, which I'm here for. Kind of our Sasuke, but not as edgy as our Sasuke. His dog power is pretty cool. So they have Shikigami, so familiars pretty much. That's an interesting. It's very Shinto. That's what this is. It's very Shinto and it's very Japanese Buddhist inspired. That's where this is going. Not by borrowing from all the bajillion other things that other shows. It's going like straight into just the traditional Shinto interpretation of mythology, yokai. Yokai are probably Shikigami, yokai, all of that stuff. That's what I meant. This is going. Ryuji is captured like we saw at the start, so obviously we know where this is going. Gojo's going to capture him, and Maybe they're gonna pull some stuff where it's gonna be like learn to tame the power, or they're just going to like enroll him into like Jujutsu Tech, whatever that is, Jujutsu Tech, like whatever academy that is for first killers or whatever, called Fushiguro and Gojo, and he's gonna be like sort of hidden weapon, not unlike Kaiju number 8 and Kafka Hibino. If you've seen Kaiju number 8, that's a very similar concept. Is this guy that's kind of like a secret weapon almost? Yeah, that's where I think this is going. But yeah, so that was episode 1 of JJK, and I hope you enjoyed watching, liked my input. I know I can be a little bit annoying with the commentary over stuff, but trust me, I am reading the subtitles. I am paying attention. You don't have to worry about me talking and missing stuff. And yeah, so far, pretty decent start. I'll give it an honest 7 out of 10. I'll give it an honest. The opening was very forgettable. I've forgotten it already, and I don't think it's worth mentioning much. The ED was very solid. It was a solid 8.59 out of 10. Musically, not so much. I'm not a huge fan of just straight J rap. I do like some more variety in my J rap, but I did really like the visual and animation. They really cooked with that. So that's my review for the fire. Stay tuned and let me know if you would like to see this reaction uncut and like to see, every moment by moment, or if you would just like me to cut it down and watch the cut down and filtered version. This will be filtered because, copyright, and let's see how this journey goes. Bye and have a good day.